So where is it? Yeah. Remember I spoke about create. Then what's the next one? Create leads to communicate and close. And you have to have these in the middle to produce in order for you to communicate. If you don't produce, you cannot, you will just keep creating and you will never communicate. And if you just communicate, if you don't have a process, a sales funnel or a sales step or process, if you don't have that, you will just keep communicating and you won't make any sales. It will just be noise. And if you close, you make a sale. And if you don't have progress, if you don't grow, you and your client, if they don't grow, there's no wins for both of you, then you are stuck. So that's why you might make some money, but you will just be, that's it. You won't do anything else. You'll just sell one product and that's it. Does that make sense? So this is what I designed. This is what I taught last time on the Authority Launchpad. Are you with me?
Yes.
Type in yes or say yes. Now, how would you implement this? How would you actually implement?
What you're seeing over there.
Yes, but this is theory. Like this is abstract. This is framework. How would you apply the framework in business?
Well, can I speak of how I want to apply it for my own business? Is that all right?
There has to be a process flow. There has to be every company has departments. You're the fact that if you're a single person, you're just the department manager of everyone. Now, how are you going to grow?
You have to get to a point where you can hire people, but you have to actually put it into different tasks.
You have to know what tasks you're doing. If you're just doing everything at all the time, then you're just confusion. So there are different departments in every company, and you have to have those departments in your business. If you don't have those departments, what's going to happen is you can't grow because you don't know what to delegate. You don't know whom to hire. You don't know for what to hire. You don't know what's happening. So if any mistake happens in one part of the project, if there's any slowdown in any project, you can't fix it because you don't know where to look for. Okay. So that's why I create, where is it? There are these departments. I'll just have to open something for my reference. 1 second. I have this here. It's in my Trello. I have a Trello dashboard, which I keep where I've designed my own my organizational chart. 1 second. This is off talk. I'm just going to quickly finish it in 5 minutes and then we'll go on to the goals because I'm so excited about June. June's going to be amazing. I learned something. I'm always learning about myself. I learned something for what is stopping me. What has stopped me from becoming, because I know the skills I have, the knowledge I'm teaching, nobody's teaching out there. Then why the hell have I not become big? And there was one which I have finally found. I have made millions for others, but I've made 6 figures for myself, but I've never made millions for myself. And I realized why. And this came to me 2 days ago. And I'm gonna. Do you want to learn that? Do you want to know why I haven't?
Yes, I think that would be important. Yes.
Okay. Wait, hang on. Do we have the framework? Accounting, communications. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Here's it goes. The organization. Every company will have these. How many departments are there? 6 departments. Okay. There are 7, but 6 you need to know now. That's it. Okay. Number 1 is admin create and expand department. So the purpose of this department is only one, is for you to have control on business, create new products, offers, and grow and get new ideas on growing the business. That's the job of this department. Are you with me? It's like I'm talking to myself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's for the create department, yeah?
It's for this department, admin, create, and expand. The department name is called admin, create, and expand.
Okay, that is the department name. Okay.
The next department is communications and campaigns. Communications campaign is to create marketing campaigns, execute it, and basically it's about to create market to share the message of the company, to share the products. Okay, wait, let me say. Share the products, offers, and message everywhere. So the thing is to create campaigns, paid adverts, websites. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
This is number 2. This is the second department. Now the third department.
A very time-consuming department, isn't it?
It is for you. It is, yes.
Yeah. No, generally for any company, because doing adverts is very costly, but you have to do them, isn't it?
Here's the thing, Manjit, you're right. But now that what you said is a reflection of your spiritual mindset right now. Your mindset says that it is difficult, it's challenging, it's very costly. But if you meet,
No, not
for
difficult.
you it is.
It's the most monetary consuming, isn't it? Is
It
the
is.
advertisement.
That's what you think it is. For you, that's the reality.
Okay.
Not for everybody else. If you ask any other business, it's not a cost consuming, it is an ATM machine. Because if you have a system, when you build a business where you know, I'm going to put in 5,000 pounds into my Facebook ads or our advertising this month, and you know you have a system where you can take the people through, where is it? You take the people through, communicate, you're teaching them the offers, you're going them the sales process, you have a nice sales team, and you have that whole process of collecting, and you're making $50,000-$60,000 a month. You'll be waiting to spend money. Do you understand? Because you don't have it, you haven't experienced what it is to make money by advertisement. You feel it's costly, you feel it's challenging or big or whatever the words you used. It is for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Until you do it once. Imagine when you do it once, when you spend $100 and you make $150, why would you stop at $100?
Yeah, you go for it.
Right?
No, I'm not saying what you misunderstood me was this is the most one way you pump in the money into the company to get the product out and advertised. Yeah.
So, okay, it is not one way. It is two ways, Manjit.
Uh-huh.
Marketing and advertising is two ways. If it's one way, then that's doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's one way, what is one way? It is you're just spending money out. Marketing, the purpose of marketing is to bring income.
Yeah. Yes.
This whole thing is to create income.
Yes.
The purpose. So if this doesn't make income, if new products won't generate income, if marketing campaigns won't generate income, if sales team won't generate income. Yes, they're all expenses. But if they don't generate income, then you're doing it wrong.
Uh-huh.
So you have to change the words you're using. Is that, okay, I need to know how to make money from my marketing, because it's an investment, not an expense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So next is accounting and firm, which is here. It's HMRC, bookkeeping, then expenses, then invoices. So this is taking care of that department. Are you with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
This is production and fulfillment. The purpose of the production and fulfillment is to deliver promises. Deliver promises to clients. So her entire department is only job is to deliver promises. Are you with me? That is the only department. So to deliver the department of exchanges, clients at the best exchange. So how many? The 4 types of exchanges. I know you don't have to remember. First exchange is criminal exchange, where your clients have paid you money and you haven't delivered any goods. That is criminal exchange. Or clients have not paid you money and you have delivered an exchange. That is also a criminal exchange. You with me?
Yeah.
So that's a criminal exchange. Next exchange is where is that? Exchange and abundance, exchange and partial exchange, Next is partial exchange. Partial exchange is where I pay you 100 and you just give me, like, let's say you paid me $100 for giving you 10 videos, 10 coaching sessions. I just give you 8. Okay, that's a partial exchange. And that way, you're not going to come back to me again. You'll be like, oh, Chinmai said something, he just didn't deliver. You with me? It's a partial exchange. So can you give me an example of a partial exchange you have experienced in your life?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, give it to me.
I actually signed up very early on, 10 years ago now, to video training, to be taught video SEO. And there were meant to be some live events and coaching. And I know I never received that portion of it. So I did get something, but I never received a portion.
That sounds like a criminal exchange, Tarani. Not a partial exchange.
Back in the wild west days. Nowadays, people are a bit. They actually do show up on coaching calls because they can't. Remember that the US government came into business and did many things. So it's different now. Now you have to actually appear. Otherwise, the FTC will come and shut you down.
Oh, really? Wow.
Because it's low-hanging fruit. It's easy to find these guys because they can track your internet connection. They've actually come and physically pulled people out and done it. So now they can't do it. But back in those days, you could sell something and not appear. And even if you reported, the FTC didn't. It's when they slapped Google. Google are now helping them because Google was slapped with a $3 billion fine for helping these marketers scam people.
Oh.
So Google now works hand in hand with them because it doesn't like being fined billions of dollars.
My God! Wow. Okay.
Well, Facebook it hasn't started yet, but it will get there one day.
Okay. Wow. That's powerful. Okay, so that's a criminal exchange, but a partial exchange is you ask
when you
for
promise 10 and you give only 5.
Yes. So give me do you have an example? Can you think of an example where you have experienced partial exchange?
Oh, okay, yeah. I had seminars. There were 5. Only 4 were given. The 5th one was.
So that's a partial exchange. Okay, good. Okay. The next third exchange is fair exchange. Fair exchange. Like you ask for 10, you get 10.
Yeah.
So that's good. So you have taken notes, Manjit. Good. Next, fourth is exchange in abundance.
Yeah.
That means you sell 10, you deliver 15 or 20 or something on top. So that's our exchange in abundance. So now a production and fulfillment department should only focus in delivering what type of exchange?
Abundance.
Exchange in abundance, right? Best exchange. That's right. So that's the only job. They should at best, at worst, fall to fair exchange. That's the worst they should aim for. Fair exchange. And the best is exchange in abundance. So the fifth department is closing and collection. So this is the sales department. Okay. To follow up and close offers and collect payment. Okay. And the job is also to establish the promise, to make sure the promise is clearly understood. That's the department. That's the purpose of the closing and collection. Is that clear? The sixth department, tools and systems.
That's a department.
Yes. This is to basically make sure anything you need for any of the top 5 departments is always there. Graphics, media, library, files, books, paper, printing, office, anything, any resources needed to execute the above, execute the execute the 5 resources needed to execute the 5 department goals. So because imagine if you're going into HMRC, accounting and financing, what resources do you need? You need an online accounting platform like Xero or QuickBooks. You need to have an accountant. You need to have spreadsheets. You need to have a proper, you need to have tools for that, right? Now, the tools and system department will take care of that. So closing and collection, you need to have online payment gateways to collect payments, like authorize.net. You need quick click funnels, or you need Thrive cards. You need all of those licenses to be maintained, payments to be maintained, so that's the purpose of the tools and systems. All of that is taken care. For communication and campaigns, you need active campaign, you need media, you need graphics, you need videos. All of that is taken care. Are you with me? So you have to make sure that's different. So
closing and collection, you can also have a PayPal account, yeah, if you want to.
Yes, very smart, very good. That's a very right way. Yes, that's good, Manjit. Closing and collection comes, tools is PayPal. Closing and collection is you having a 5-step process to follow up on the phone call. You having a script, creating the script is a sales and collection department. You following up, asking them what's happened. And if the PayPal is not working, then another department, because the moment PayPal is not working, Manjit, what are you going to do? You can't, you automatically you remove the hat of the salesperson, and you wear the hat of an IT person, right? And you go to forgot password. Okay, which email did I give to log in? You do all of that. Now that's not a role of a salesperson. So that's why you need to have these 7 departments. 7th department is PR. Okay. The purpose of this is to make sure to find out if there are any bad press, if there is any good press, to make sure that there is good. See, the purpose of marketing is what is the pure definition of marketing? Is to speak about yourself. That is marketing. You're speaking about yourself. Are you with me? That's key. I want you to understand. Purpose of marketing is to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
Purpose of branding is other people talking about you. Right? So the prerequisite for branding is marketing. If you have branding and no marketing, it's a flop show. Because what will people talk about you if you're not talking about you? Right? So you have to have marketing, and branding comes next. Purpose of branding is for other people to talk about you. And selling is your clients talking about themselves. Because the more you allow your clients to talk about themselves, the more you will find out about their problems, their pains, and you will make the right offer. So that's the three branding, marketing, and selling. So seventh department is PR and branding, is to make sure other people talk about you. So you have to make other people talk about you. How else would you make other people talk about you? Media, press coverage, uh, competitions. You want someone to keep talking about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the department of PR and branding. If someone has made a bad remark about you, you want another department to quickly go in and address, find out what's wrong, and resolve the situation. You can't do that. If you do that, you shouldn't be doing that. Someone else should be handling it. Because the person who sells and the person who delivers should always be different.
Is that a hard and fast rule?
Here's the thing. If you are the same person who sells, now in coaching it's different, because I sell and I coach. But when I was selling done for you systems like websites and when I was doing my marketing agency, then what happened was I would sell and I would deliver. I would do then in the initial days. I would do the systems myself because I was very good at it. And what would happen is the clients would stop seeing me as a coach and started to see me as a service provider.
Oh, that's a problem.
So that's when I couldn't have any influence over them.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So now, if there was a problem with the systems, they would call me and complain to me. But if I had someone else delivering the system, then if they would call and complain to me, I would come in as a hero to solve their problem.
Okay. That's a very different frame. Very different frame.
So here's what I learned from that. If your fulfillment is not part of your expenses, then it's an impediment to your own income.
Okay.
Because you're going to keep firefighting, putting off fires, complaints from your customers, and you're going to stop selling. Because the moment you acknowledge a complaint, that means you are validating something is wrong. And the moment you validate something is wrong, you will lose the ability to sell.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have to have a customer service team. If you have a membership site, have a customer service team. Oh, I'm not able to handle this thing. There's something is wrong with the access. Videos are not playing. Oh, I'm not able to get the Zoom link. Blah, 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 blah. Someone should be there to handle it.
Sorry, Chinmai, can I ask, can you explain acknowledge a complaint, or which means you'll lose the ability to sell?
Now, see,
why would you lose the ability to sell?
It's the moment you come to me with the problem, Saroj. For me to solve the problem, I have to accept that there is a problem first, correct?
Yeah.
Then once I accept it, then I can solve it. So the moment I accept that yes, there's a problem with my website, when I did that, what happened was when I went out and I was trying to sell, even though I knew the problem was because the client didn't press save or the client didn't take action, my mind doesn't register that. So you just think it as, oh, it's a problem, it's a mistake. So it will come across in the sales conversation.
Okay.
You'll be like, oh, don't worry about it. This will be a mistake. Don't worry, you will miss it. You will come across. Your subconscious mind will put it across.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you. I'm glad you're very smart to identify and learn all this. Good. So that's why you have to have a PR and branding, customer service department.
So when you're doing it by yourself, then how would you minimize that? Obviously, you not coming across, because you yourself would have to learn to address that accordingly.
Yes. So the way I do that is I have different emails. The way I do it is I actually have what do you say? A strict ritual which I do between transitioning.
Oh, you have a transition ritual. I think that's very
Transition
important.
ritual. So you see, I learned this when I went and saw a friend, and he said he is a coach. He's a local school coach for triathlon. So I was like, okay, what did you guys do? Did you run? Did you cycle? Did you swim? What did you guys do? He said, no, we were coaching. We were training transitioning. I'm like, what? What do you need to train? Like, what do you mean? He said, no, like, there are minutes and seconds can be saved, and also how and avoid injury from swimming to cycling, and then from cycling to running. You have to transition the right way, else you will lose momentum. You might injure yourself. I was like, wow, okay. So he said, yeah, we spent 3 hours just transitioning from swimming to cycling, swimming to cycling. I was like, my jaw dropped. I'm like, wow, I didn't think of that. I'm like, that is incredible. So then I came back home and I was like, okay, so when I'm creating, I need to be creative. I need to operate from a spiritual universe where it's unlimited potential. So I started thinking, okay, I need to be that mindset. When I'm communicating, I need to operate, I need to get down to the graph, I need to get down to the media, I need to get down to the funnels, I need to click on Facebook ads, I need to do all of that and be okay to communicate with those. So that means I have to be staring at the window, I have to stare at the monitor. So I need to have those kind of mindset. The closing mindset is I should have a mindset. If I'm selling, I should have a mindset of looking at the good in me. So I would read all the wins. I would read all the testimonials I've got. I would write 10 things good about me before I make a sales call. So that is my transitioning ritual.
And is that personal for everybody then?
It's everybody. You have to do that rituals. You have to have a transitioning ritual, because as a business owner, Saroj, you will at some point go into all 7 departments. You have to be.
Sorry.
You don't have to implement, you don't have to take action on 7 departments. You have to be aware of what's happening in all 7 departments. That's the job of the first department. Admin, create, and expand. Is you're administrating the remaining 6 departments. This is your department. This is the CEO. Control on business. If you have to create new products, you have to know what products are being fulfilled, what products are being complained about, what are easy to sell, what is a current thing. So you have to know all that. So you will go and get data.
Okay.
So when you're interacting with, when you're reading a complaint email, when you speak to a staff member who says, oh man, this is so tiring to run these Facebook ads, why can't you do the system? Everybody will be complaining. I have team members who will complain for all the things. So it's just people. They're just people. Like I complain, it's okay. But I complain in a different way where I am at cause. It took me years to get there. So that's why you need to have a transitioning ritual. Even if you can you imagine, can you recollect a moment where you met someone at a party or an event or a workshop where that person was just complaining or moaning or talking about all the things negative?
Yes.
How did you feel at the end of it? Drained, yes. So when you are becoming a leader, you will get people like that. I had that once. I met with one person, and after that I had about 12 coaching sessions, one-to-one coaching sessions at these events. My energy was drained. I couldn't help any of those 12 people because I didn't know that I had to keep I need to do my transitioning ritual. So I have my own, like I would go into the bathroom, I would stand in front of the mirror, I would like exhale, I would sprint, I would pump my energy up, I would like come back, and then I would go on stage, because that's what I need.
Doesn't Tony Robbins do something like that before he goes on stage?
That's his stage. You're right. Exactly. See, you're smart. You have to have your own transitioning ritual, but you need to have it. But for what? You need to have a transitioning ritual when you're going from to when you want to sit down to create. You have to operate from imagination. You have to operate from unlimited potential. If you have to operate from unlimited potential, you can't be thinking of the complaints, you can't be thinking of the systems for marketing, you can't be thinking of, oh, I need to follow up that person, that person has to pay me money. You can't think of all that. You with me? Because you can't that doesn't allow you to put you in a higher state of emotion.
So just to clarify then, so when you're creating from an unlimited potential, this is something that I find when I'm trying to do this, is that I will get so many different ideas, and I want to home in on one, but then I'll get distracted. So how do I stick to that one without reducing your creativity, if that makes sense?
Well, that's why the Marvel goals comes in, Saroj.
Okay.
That gives you constraint, that gives you order, that gives you focus, what you're focusing on. That's helps you to kind of like, you know what, okay, I'm going to sit and create this idea, and then you have the gradient. And after every month, when you review your goals, you're like, oh, what happened? Oh, I did that. Okay. So you're aware of it now. Then next time you go into create mode, you'll be like, you know what, I'm going to put a time box. You will have your own ritual. You might say, you know what, I'm going to put a time box of 10 minutes of creating. And creating is, what are you creating? You're creating ideas, you're creating topics, you're creating strategies, you're creating products. That's, isn't it? That's what you're creating.
Yeah.
And they get produced into videos, blog articles, infographics, posts, quotes, products, webinars, sales pages, emails. They get produced into these concepts. First, it's an idea. So this is the most important thing. You produce emails, SMS, blogs, webinars, websites, and then you communicate all of them.
Okay.
They're two different processes. Because I used to sit down and make a video, at the same time edit it, at the same time try to communicate. At the end of each video, I would go and put it. That doesn't work that way. So I would make a list of 10 video topics I want to do for the whole week. Okay, I know I need 10. Okay, I'm going to do that. So then I would stop. Then I might go for a run. I might go sign up, do something else, or take a shower, come back, and then I'm ready. Okay, then I'm on my camera. Then I have my 10 topics. Do my videos, done. 10 videos are done. That's how you produce them.
So from my understanding, you're using like a time scale of, you're using a time scale. So to do 10 videos, we're going to spend 5 minutes on doing one video, and then times that by 10, just as an example. Yeah.
Yes, you can use that as an example. Yes. So that's how you need to, keep. So then you write these departments. Within these departments, you then write your own policies. You have your own process, you have your own policies, you have your own priorities. Because once you write your policies, what I do is every time I create a video or a Canva document, I save it as a template, and I open my Word document and I write step-by-step procedures to do that. Because I know when someone comes, that steps is what that person has to do. It's done. So I am building a library of steps for my own stuff. Every time I create a those GIFs, I create those posts. I just keep creating new stuff. I'm like, oh, I like that. Okay, good. So then I open a Word document, which I have. I'm building a library of tasks, policies. Like policies are rules I set for my team that when they don't follow, that they have to agree to. Checklists, policies, those are the things. Like here's a like he was doing a lot of mistakes. I hired some guy who was doing websites. He was doing a lot of mistakes. So I told him, hey, you need to be professional. So let's do a policy. If you I gave him 3 kinds of mistakes. One was a blocker. If you do that one mistake, it's 10 points. And there were next 2 points, major, like not a blocker but somewhere in the middle. So those I told him it's oh no, it was 5 points. No, actually it was 2 points. I told him it was 2 points. Then if you make one of those mistakes, it's 2 points. Then next minor was 1 point. So I told him, if you hit 10 points at any point, I will deduct 5% from your invoice for any project. So we had a project-based payment system. So you would develop a project, you would get some X amount of money. So then if you hit 10 points on that project, for every 10 points, you lose 5% of your invoice amount. Bang on, my God. After he heard that, he would cross-verify everything and he got it right. So that's how it's pay on performance.
Okay.
So there has to, because it's your responsibility to enforce responsibility in the right ethical way. And if he does something which I have not, if he made a mistake and I have not made it listed there, then he doesn't get a point. It's my mistake. So number 0.1 examples, 0.1 points, examples where if the links are not connected to the right buttons, you see, those were number points.
Okay.
1 point. Major 2 points where if the images were too big, he didn't compress it to lower resolution. If it's like 2 MB, if any image is more than 1 megabytes on the website, then he would get 2 points for an image. So then I would give him all the tools to compress it and make it faster loading. So those are the things. And I would ask him to page test all the pages. I would give him 25 test scripts to test a website before giving it to a client for review. So if he doesn't test that, then that's a major block. So that's 10. So that way we built it. I didn't start from day one. So that's how I know there are certain things you need to have. See, these spiritual laws, which I'm teaching you, is my laws, is what has helped. And it's not just mine. It makes sense to you the moment I shared these. It's how you apply them is why I am good at. Everyone has these spiritual laws. Everyone knows these spiritual laws. And in fact, you know these spiritual laws. Knowing and acting on them is a completely different ballgame. Knowing what is right to do and doing the right thing to get the right result is completely different. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
We all know that we need to wake up at 5 a.m. It's a much better time to do. We all know we need to eat healthy. We all know we need to stop drinking. We all know we need to eat, like all of this we know, but it's the most difficult thing to do.
It's a discipline.
Yeah, we all know discipline. We all know habits need to create, but it's the most difficult thing to do. Right? The simplest thing is the most difficult thing to do in life. But the most complex thing is the most easiest thing to do in life. If I tell you, you know what you have to do? You have to go to this expert there. You have to buy this book. Then you have to go and read these 3 chapters, and you have to go and do something else. And then it will help you to wake you up at 5 a.m. You will do that. But if I just tell, you know what, hey, all you have to do is just sleep early and get up early, it's fine. Stop using your phone at 1 hour before you sleep, and you will get up at 5 a.m. That is the most challenging part. So that's life, but you're getting there. You're much better. You're learning, you're growing. And we have Okay, good. So are you with me on the 7 departments?
Yeah.
And how you apply these 7 departments is how you get this organization. Administration has departments inside. I have products and offers. So I have all these products and offers. And I have live projects, content creation. So I create content. So all the creating, all the codes and everything right in here. Then campaign emails, paid adverts, production, social media, websites and funnels, expenses, HMRC, invoices, fulfillment, live events, Metal 3D, all my other companies of fulfillment, all the processes which needs to go. Then closing e-commerce, phone sales, webinars, track sales, archive, audiobooks, classified, collection, like these are all tools. These are all my libraries. Media. In media, I have raw, I have final, then I have web ready. Like I have the same, if you look, I will have the same thing, profile photos. There is profile. I have inside this, I have classified like this, social media, print. So these are all print ready. So my t-shirt, my roll-up banners, posters, NCR sheets for order payment, all of these are print. So I know it's a print. So these are all my logos. So I know these are, so let's say I want to give you authority launchpad graphics. Okay, these are all the graphics. I finalized them that this is what I will use. But you see, these are all this is actually not bad, actually 110K. That's not bad, actually.
This
That
dog
is,
is barking a lot. Maybe they need to switch off their mute.
so now that's final. Now if I want to do web ready, I create web ready. Look at the, it's 300, all KBs, 22 KB, 27 KB. So I put them through a system, a machine, a software, which gives me uh, like low pixel, low size, low memory size. So it's all web ready. So I can put them on website, use them anytime I want. See this whole banner of photos of my books with people, Simon Colson, there's my friends, Raymond, there's there's Danny, all of these guys. This is only 155 KB.
So it's like cooking then, in a way. You're
Okay.
preparing the ingredients before putting it in the pot.
Okay, good. That's like cooking for you. That's it. So I have a system. So web ready, raw promotion. Then I have my library of PDFs, which I've collected, photos, swipe files, team trainings. I told you I keep creating my own procedures. So for creating, communicating, all of that I have. Then video files, all the video files, video training. So I teach how to do the training. Then media and so team training. See, here are my team training. So when anybody I join a new member, so setting up your email, video on operations, video on how to policy and procedure document for website and systems, account access, CTO, so he's in charge of the systems. So that's not needed. Sales, or is that executive? This is who I'm hiring. So how to get TEDx talks, executive assistant, how to do task videos. I would create task videos. So I just keep doing that. I'm building up my own library. Now that comes from the process which I taught you, the departments. Thank you, Louis. Now that is how I am able to give you any document you ask for within seconds. I know where it is, how I can give it to you. And here's one, because I do have messes in my thing. So here's how I create messes. Every time I download something, I put it to needs to be classified. So I have all of these classified. Are you with me? Anything I download, so all my download files are here. See, the naming system is different, right? Are you able to see that? Anything I download will be here. Anything I download from Facebook will be here. Any images I've downloaded, any Instagram photos I have downloaded will be here. Now, what my team comes, they go through that. I don't do that every day, so I call them once every quarter. If it's urgent, I do it myself. I bring them here and they put them into classified. Under classified, they've already done it. Information, books to read. So I have all the photos I've thought of what I like to read. Books to read are here. Then frameworks, funny. So all the funny slides are here. So anytime I want to create a presentation, I go into funny slides. So if you know what, maybe this is good. Okay. Like, this is nice. Okay. So how's business? Terrible. That's hard to produce. Do you know what is he selling? Everybody I know needs what I'm selling. so these are funny slides. I put them on presentations and they laugh. So anything you can do. So I have all these funny slides in one place. Then, and wait till you see this, you will go mad. I'm building this new product. It's called Collection. Inside this, I have collected over thousands of swipe file for inspiration. So if I click on one-to-one coaching, so I get all the coaching forms of these people, all the landing pages of these people, of all the things which are working. So what I do is I go in them, I study them, I understand what's working, and I extract that and I build my own swipe file. So in coaching form application, I know, for example, this is how they're scheduling calls. I know what questions they're asking. See, these are the questions they ask before any coaching call, like phone number, what's the biggest obstacle hitting you? So I have a list of all these questions. These are just application forms. I have, if let's say I want to give away a free book, I have so many screenshots of free books. This is a very long one. So free book, free book, free book, free book, free book. So I know what to do when I'm building my funnel. I go in here and I look for inspiration. Free download, free event, free on-demand training, free live training, free webinars. These are all my webinar landing pages.
Is it possible to have well, is this personal, like your own format, or is this something that you recommend to the people?
Of course, what I do is anything I like
the categories.
Anything which I like, I just. What do you mean, Saroj?
So basically, like obviously you've created a template, well, a kind of template of what you feel is important and in different categories. So is there like a general idea or a template of what you should be putting together as a list? Because like I've got my stuff and I put them into folders, but I'm just looking at the format that you're using. Seems to, like, if I want to do something around my personal product, it's just in that one folder. What you've done is you've subdivided it into different categories, haven't you?
The departments, Saroj.
Yeah, departments. Okay.
These are the departments you need to have a fully functioning business.
So the 7 ones that you just mentioned are the ones that you should have. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You need to have these departments. When you have these departments, you are building a business, not a hobby. Yeah. You might actually work in all 7 departments. I'm not saying don't work, but you know that who you're becoming for that time. So if you actually track, you will know that if you're spending too much time in tools and systems, if you're spending too much time in closing and selling, or if you're spending too much time in fulfillment, you're like, then who's bringing in the money? Who's bringing in sales? Who's marketing? Who's actually creating new ideas? So you should be creating new ideas. If other things are holding you back, then you'll be like, you know what, I need to find someone who can help me do this. But before you find that person, you need to do it, document it, and tell that person, hey, this is how I need you to do it.
I think I subconsciously kind of do that when I need some graphic work or something with the lads or something. You know, I do that anyway. But
Yes.
I'm
So
not.
there are 7 departments, Suraj.
Yeah, so I'm not thinking of them as departments like this. So that's quite useful.
Good. These are the departments you need to have. You look at any multi-million-dollar business, any business you need, they will have these 7 departments.
Okay.
Any department, they will have these 7. These are the organizational departments every business has already. Any multi-million-dollar business have. So that's how I organize.
It's probably there, but in a different format.
In a different name, they might call it differently, but they all have this.
Out of all the 7, you are probably yourself, Chinmay, you're operating 6?
I'm in all 7. I have team members who helps me. I have a virtual assistant. I have a guy who does the IT, take care of systems. And now I'm hiring someone to take care of writing, taking care of website and management. And also I'm hiring someone who can help me with Canva and designing, because I've created all the templates. I've created the profiles. Like, for example, for my 10-day launchpad for tomorrow, I know I have to create about close to 46 media items for promotion. YouTube thumbnails for the recording of the 10-day launchpad. I need to have 10-day homework reminder GIFs. I need to create, so that's 10, so 20 already. Then I need a banner to remind you what to do next. So that's another 10. So that's 30 already. But the templates are there. Someone has to go in, change the date, and download it and put it into a folder. Right? So if I go to promotion here, 10-day launchpad, these are just a few of them. Like, this is the old one. Like, see, these are already there. Someone has to go in and get it out. So once you have a process, it makes it easy. Because that's the key thing. It's simplifying. I like to simplify for me, it's when you're not adding stuff, you're removing stuff. I'm saying, I'm just going to focus on 7. There are not 20 departments. There are not 15 departments. These are 7. So I started with so many departments. I came down to just 7. Okay, now shall we write our goals?
Yes. Yeah, that works for me.
All started with, where do you get this document? So what I've introduced this new thing for, and thing which I was talking. So we all know Marvel, right? What is Marvel? Money goal, right? So money is anything you want to increase your income or manage your income. You already have money, you want to invest it, you want to manage it. That's money. It's a money goal. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Then architect. Architect is to design new experience, new or favorite experiences. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So favorite experiences would be, if you love going to the beach and taking a walk, or going for long walks in the countryside, then you're going to design that on purpose. And if you love, if it's already part of your habit, then don't do it. Then it's not a goal. See, definition of a goal is to go to your limit, to create a boundary. The definition, the etymology of the goal, the definition of a goal is limit.
Yeah.
If you're already doing it, it's not a limit. Okay. So you need to create new experiences, or like if you want to surprise new experiences, anything. Like if you want to do skydiving, or you want to go, you want to be adventurous and go Tesco shopping, whatever it is you want to do, that's a new experience now. So next is relationship. Relationship is to strengthen existing or make new friends.
Mm.
Then vitality. Vitality is to take care, is to make stronger, healthier, and fitter body. That's the only thing you control. So that's that. And is to eliminate your spiritual, physical, and digital messes, and learn a new skill, new book, or new tool, anything you want to learn. Okay, now this is your Marvel goal. And how would you set it? With OMG. O being your opening shot, is what would be your first attempt? What would be your first milestone, your first target which you will hit? Then your main target. Main target is something you want to hit in the first place. Okay. Then gigantic outcome is something which will blow your mind, which you don't know how to get there. Like none of these goals you know how to get there exactly, but you have an idea. But gigantic is like going, like it's exceeding all your expectations. Okay. Now, here's what I introduced. For each of the goal, I want to use something called the icebreaker. So how would you, okay, for each goal, after you write them, I want you to say, how would you initiate your first step? Because you have to say, how would you start towards your goal? Are you with me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Next,
I understand that.
Then is your challenges. What do you expect to face? Expected barriers and fears you are going to face while you're achieving these, while you're attempting to achieve these goals. What challenges you might face, what fears you might have, to which will block you. That's the thing. Okay, because you already know when you're defining the goal, you already know what barriers you have to overcome. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Next
Yes.
is economy. Economy is how are you going to manage your resources? What do you need to get it done? Whether it's income, whether you need to invest in money or team, whatever you need to, what resources do you need to get that goal done? The definition, I used to think economy is, what do you think of the word economy when you hear it?
Money straight away. Think about money.
Okay, good. Then what else?
What the banks are doing, or what, you know.
Okay. All right, let me. Okay, then
Your own income. You know,
yes,
because economy, now the economy could affect your income if it does, but then you can define that yourself.
correct. Yes. Do you know I used to think that economy is like something low budget, low cost, strict and economy. The finance economy in the purest form is management of materials and resources. That was in the 15th century. The Greek word is oikos and nemin, like it's called household management. It's management of resources and income, materials. So that's the word, that's the etymology of economy. So economy here is you're going to decide how are you going to manage your resources. What do you need to achieve the goal? So that's why I designed a new form, but it's not in the A4Cs, but it's designed for the workbook. For this, I'm just finalizing the last few designs for this. So I'll be sending test print sometime this week. So once I get a test print, I will make it available for you to purchase it.
Okay.
It's a 3-month planner. So that's so I don't have the ice here. I don't have ice here because it's not designed on this sheet, but you can write it below somewhere. Is that okay?
Yeah, just written it. Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's start. If you want to write your Marvel goals, write them now. And I will help you get clarity on your goals. OMG for each of the Marvel. It'll take you 10-15 minutes, but trust me, when you write it and you hang it on the wall every day and you watch it, it's the way it focuses your day is unbelievable. So let's get it out. Okay, so have your paper and pen handy and write your Marvel goals. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and get your goals done. So now it's 3:15. So I put a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, I will touch base in 10 minutes to see how you're doing. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Time starts now.
Okay.
Okay, 10 minutes up. How are you doing?
I'm done.
Fantastic. Okay, good. So if you're done, do you need more time if you're writing?
I'm done.
Sorry, who's done? Can you if you in the
I need
chat?
a bit more time.
Okay. Okay, Louis is done. Elizabeth is done. So,
What will you learn? What will you learn? Something new, increase your abilities. To
who is still remaining? Who needs more time?
deliver valuable content.
Saroj, are you still working?
I'm done now.
You're done. Fantastic. Tulane? Okay, I'm gonna unmute all of you, so that I need to know if you're done or you need more time.
Done. Done.
Done. Saroj,
Done.
Manjit, Lou, you're done. Okay. Tulane, I'm assuming you're done. I'm not seeing chat. Okay, so if you want to share. How did you find it easy this time? First of all, I want to ask, was it easy for you to write your goals?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Compared to last time when you wrote it for
Yeah.
the first time, how it was it challenging?
Mm.
It was this time it got better.
Yeah.
And it'll keep getting better, and your goals, and you now have an idea of how to compare. Every week you need to assess yourself as to how you're getting along. Where are you on the right track? What's going on? So I am really want to get this out quickly to you as soon as possible. Like I'm not saying that I can't trust you the importance. So I have weekly planner. So in this, I let you decide the tasks for the week. I call them Marvel tasks and minor tasks. So Tesco shopping, buying stuff, or cleaning house, like whatever I have to do on the task, those are all my minor tasks. Marvel tasks are related to my goals, so I write them each week before I start. Then my day, I start my each day the power day. So that I really want to get it across to you in the book. So I'm working hard to get it ready, really ready this time. I had deprioritized it before. It will be ready by next week for you to purchase it. For now, you have your goals. That's better. Now, are you comfortable to achieve it?
Yeah.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how confident are you that you will achieve it?
I was at 5.
You would say 5. Why? Why? Okay, would you be easier to achieve opening shot? Not the OMG. In the OMG, on a scale of 0 to 10, how are you to achieve your opening shot?
8.
8. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's the thing. Let's aim for opening shot. Now, 6, development 6. Okay, okay. Then who else? If you want to share, because see, this is a conversation. Because soon there will be more people. That's my objective.
7.
The
Can
7.
I
Okay.
can I go now? Can I say mine? Am
Can
I
I?
allowed
Sorry.
to talk?
Of course, you're allowed to talk. I unmuted all of you.
Okay. The first one, my O is to get at least 3 students to pay $497 for my cake workshop,
Okay.
and the M is to do at least 1 live video every day.
It's all for the money.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's.
yes, because
So
I think I've got everything I need in places, so I need to start making money now.
I know. Good. Now, the goals has to be in the same gradient, Elizabeth. You can't
Okay,
say I will. O can't be about getting clients. M can't be about making videos. G can't be about washing clothes or baking cakes. Like, it all has to be same. Even in the money, it can't be. One can't be. O can't be about clients, and M can't be about investing in shares, and G can't be about buying house or selling a house. It's not. It doesn't work that way. If, let's
okay,
say, if you want to make money by selling a house, your opening shot will be, I will get minimum of 15 views for the house. Main target is to get 50 views in the month. Gigantic outcome is, I will sell my home.
okay.
That has to be the approach.
Um, okay. Maybe I get it wrong.
But you got it right. You're getting it better now.
Okay.
It has to be the same gradient, because then else what will happen is you'll be running all over the places. You might think, oh my God, there's so little to do. I have to do so many things. I can't achieve this. Then let's get these things out of the way first. Because let's say first month, you will finish these goals very quickly. You might be like,
Yeah.
the next month you'll be like, you know what? My limit is higher. So you will push your limit.
Okay.
Or next month you'll be like, oh my God, I couldn't even do my opening shot. It's just, I was all over the place. Then you will get better at writing detailed goals.
Okay. I understand now.
Good. Thank you. That's very smart, Elizabeth. Okay.
Can I start now again?
Please.
Okay. My O is to get 3 students to pay at least $497 for my workshop, and the M that would be 6. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to pay the same amount. No, yeah, to pay the same amount. And my G is to get 10 every month to
Okay.
pay the same amount. Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, good. So now how you will get that depends on your weekly goals, how you set your weekly tasks.
Okay.
If that needs you to do videos every day, that needs you to go and bring, because you will start thinking, you will create, okay, I need to get 3. How do I get 3? Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to send a WhatsApp message. I'm going to talk to Chinmai. I'll schedule a private coaching session with him. I will get my website up. I'll get that. So you will think of 100 ideas to get the 3. Once you get 3, you'll be like, you know what? Okay, this is good. Okay, how do I get the remaining 3? The another 3.
Okay.
That's, I'm training you to think that way. So be resourceful. So the I is, how would you initiate your first step? Is that I know your goal, so that's why, like, send out a message to my WhatsApp group is my initiate your first step. What challenges you can expect in this goal would be, I don't want you to write ICE for all the OMG. ICE is for that one goal.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Money is one goal, and you have different degrees, gradients of achieving it. 3 clients, 6 clients, and 10 clients. It's the same goal, but different limits.
Okay.
So I initiate your first step is the challenges is that, okay, I might have objections, I might not have this, I might not have that. So you're aware of the challenges. Economy, how do you manage your resources? Then you would be like, you know what, I'm going to put aside, uh, what do you say, I'm going to hire one person to come and help me with videos. I'm going to
That's
make an
good.
agreement with someone to promote my brand.
Yeah.
So all of those, blah, 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 you'll make those resources. Then you will know which ones you used, which ones you couldn't use, which ones were bad. So it's as it is you're finding it too difficult or confusing at this point, or you're finding it, oh, there's so much to write. But once you do it, it's done.
Yeah.
You spend half an hour each month and the whole month goes like a flow.
Mm.
That's the trick. It's the simplest thing. It's better than making each day thinking what to do, doing affirmations or doing meditations. All of that is part of the game, not a goal.
Mm.
Instead of doing 10 things, just do one thing. Write a goal, write your Marvel goals, follow OMG, and use ICE for each of the goals.
Okay.
So who wants to go next?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. I know you're a very, very good student.
Thank you very much. I'm trying.
I try to. So who wants to go next?
Chinmai,
Hey, Louis.
let me try it. Well, for my the money goal on my opening shot, I'll be earning $1,000 in this month. My main target is $5,000, and the gigantic outcome is $10,000
Wow.
using my Neo system that I just created. So
Okay, good. What's the ICE? What's the initial step, challenges, and economy?
Actually, I haven't done it yet. I just made the
Okay,
marble
good.
goal.
So good.
Yeah.
So let's just do one ICE. So what would be your initial first step in getting, in achieving, in starting this project? Like, you see, it's a race. It's a 100-meter race. Let's say it's 100-meter race. There's a finish line. You just decided the finish line. Goal is a finish line,
Yes.
right? Let's decide the starting point. Right?
Yeah.
Most of us just focus on the finish line and then say, oh, I'm not getting there. But do you even know what's your starting point is? When will you know you have started the race? So what is your first step? You're going to call your team and tell them, hey, let's do this. This is what it is. Are you going to announce, send an email out to your clients? What is the first step you will do towards it?
Well, I think my first step is actually I've done it just 4 hours ago.
Okay,
Already done.
good. So you already
There,
started the race. Fantastic.
yes.
Good. So what
So I already,
challenges do you think you expect, or fears you have that fears or challenges or barriers you think that can potentially stop you?
I think because of the changing quarantine here in the Philippines, because
Okay.
because from enhanced community quarantine this coming June, we are going to have general community quarantine. They just changed the terminologies, and we're still waiting what will happen. So even though people are not allowed to go out, but this coming June 1, there will be a limitations of the people going out. But the problem is it it differs on the different cities here in the Philippines.
I know. Every time you think like that, Louis, I have a diagram just for you. Important items. Every time it's not just for Louis, for all of you. Items. Okay. All you have to do is overlap. There's a very fine list of things. What is important to you? You might have a lot of things that is important to you. And what I can control, what can you control? So there's a very fine list of things which is important to you and what you can control. Focus only on that.
Yes, thank you. Chinmay.
Anything else is just waste of time.
Yes, yes. It's powerful.
Great. So what challenges do you think you can expect? So I hope what I'm addressing with Louis is for every one of you as well. It's not just for Louis. Okay. When you're writing challenges, I want you to be certain as to it's really something you can, if it's a fear, you can control. You can't say that your challenge can't be, oh, my wife has to help me with this. So that can't be a challenge. You can't control your part, like a partner or someone has to help me with this. Like, that's not a challenge. Your own barrier is how, like, I need I sleep late, I can't do that, or I need to get extra 2 hours a day, I'm not able to do that. So that's a real barrier for you.
Chinmay, is the challenge that we are going to put here is the challenge that we can control, or the
Yes.
challenge that we can't control?
Only you tell me, if you write a challenge which you can't control, is it what you're going to do about it?
Yeah, there's nothing with that. So the
Yeah.
challenge must be the things that we can do, but
We
there
can do
is a
something.
barrier. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think with me, the barrier is I need to get more affiliates.
that's a nice barrier. Very
Yeah.
nice. That's very smart. Get more affiliates. So that's a barrier. So you're going to start addressing it straight on.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So for me, my barrier is I need to get my Facebook ad account running. So my economy, my resources is I'm going to hire my brother to do it. So that's how you start. Very good. So that's the challenge. Okay. So another challenge is I need my website. I need a website to sell money. So that's a challenge. I don't have a website. Okay, good. So then what are you going to do about it? You're going to address it head on. Okay.
Yeah, I think, Chinmay, I believe in you that most of us always put a resolution on the things that we're going to do, what to achieve. But the problem is, as what you've told us, that is the end of it. But the problem is we don't specifically put what is the starting point, and that is the icebreaker that you're giving us now.
Yes.
And that's super powerful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Tolana, I can see you eagerly waiting to share your goals. So which one you want to share? We all shared money. So which one you want to share? ARVEL. Which one you want to
Architect. I'll go for architect. I think
Okay,
that's
nice.
fair. For me, it's mine is to play the trombone.
Okay.
I used to play the trombone years ago. I have an instrument. I don't know. I've actually blown it in maybe 5 years now.
Good.
So initial icebreaker obviously would be
Share the OMG. What is the OMG?
OMG. Well, OMG is 5 times is the first one this month, 10 times is the next one, and 20 times is the gigantic one.
Awesome. Okay, good. Okay, what's the icebreaker?
Well, sort of to find something to play.
What's your initial step towards playing the trombone? First step is to basically, okay, so to play the trombone once. Okay, good.
Yeah.
What challenges do you think you might potentially expect?
Well, I don't think I'm very good at it. That's the biggest problem.
Okay, so that's a mindset issue. Okay, good. Okay, that's easy. That's easy to handle. Good. So you know how to validate yourself. You know how to write your wins. So approach that. So you will address it. Good. Then what do you think you need? What resources do you think you need?
Well, I have a trombone, which is the most important part.
That's true.
I would say that, well, some music to go through. I mean, in fact, I've actually thought of a book which I can start to go through. It's come to me. So that would be it. And time, you know, to put aside about 15 minutes to just get into it.
Good. I love it. So it's on a scale of 0 to 10. How likely are you going to achieve your opening shot this month?
Say 9.
9. Good. So let's do that. Okay. Who wants to share another goal? If you don't want to, it's okay. So, okay. So we're all done. Okay. I know I was hoping that this will be a quick 15-minute call, half an hour call.
Can I share?
Oh, hi, Saroj. Yes, share. Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted.
The vitality goal.
Okay.
So I'm kind of saying my target to do 10,000 steps a day.
Wow, I love that. Nice goal. Okay, good.
I'm almost doing it now. So in the last 4 days.
So good. Okay.
And another 15 minutes of yoga. And then main target was to do 10,000 and 30 minutes yoga daily.
Okay.
But you know, like the gigantic outcome would be 20,000 steps with 30 minutes of yoga combined.
Okay, that's very nice. That's very good. See, even though you added an extra element to it, it was in sync, and you raised it. You raised the units was the same.
Yeah, and the reason it's gigantic is because 20,000 steps, 10,000 is going to take me approximately an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm putting a lot of, I'd have to put a lot of time into that. And it would help me overcome maybe my breathing issues. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay. What is your ICE? How would you initiate your first goal? Not first goal. How do you initiate this goal? How will you start this goal?
I've already kind of started it anyway, so I need to make sure I commit.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So what can potentially stop you?
Myself. So not feeling like it, but or just choosing to do something else, you know, like not making it a priority.
Okay. So that can stop you. Okay. So what resources are you going to use to handle it?
Basically, probably a photograph of myself of how well I would look if I did continue to do it.
I love it.
Like looking at the photograph, like visualizing and just using even EFT and some of the new stuff that I'm doing to emphasize that.
I love it. Fantastic. Okay, great. That's a very good goal. That's a very clearly thought out. Well done, Saroj.
Okay.
Awesome. Great. I haven't written mine because I usually write it with we have a bonding. We both sit together and we write it. So I will write it with my wife later on and I will share it in the group.
So can I share mine?
Yes, share. Which one do you want to share out of the Marvel?
Yeah, I'll do the monetize one.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go on.
So what I started with, I stopped with was at 5. I want to start with 5, go on to my main target, then to 8 and 10.
Okay.
And what I started doing was Reiki and meditation classes daily. And in that, I've managed to, that was my first step. My biggest fear was trying to have the contents ready and keep the interest. So I'm getting a lot of interest from my promotion of this one.
Good.
But my fear is, can I carry on maintaining and keeping the contents right, keep the interest of people? And and how I want to monetize, as I've had people come back to me today, is to bring back the price of the body scan program
Okay,
that was
Manjit,
free.
I get it. I don't want a story.
Yeah.
Story is
So
your
I'm going,
story. Tell me the
so I'm
goals.
going to add in the price of the scanner program to bring the money in.
So you still haven't told me the goals. What is your money goal for OMG? What is your opening shot for money?
My opening shot is to call the clients
Okay, no, that's
and bring interest. Yeah.
That's opening goal. Sorry, opening goal. You want to get 5 clients, 3
Yeah.
clients,
Yeah.
5,000?
5. I want to get 5 clients. My main target is 8, and then it's 10. I thought I mentioned that very early. Yeah,
No,
I did.
it got missed in the story. So
Okay.
get only to the point. Well done. Well done. Okay, good. So 5, 8, 10. That's a beautiful gradient. Then what is your icebreaker? What is your initial step? You started, first you're going to call your clients.
Yeah, I need to call my clients
Great.
and bring
What?
the confidence back in.
Okay.
And my
What can potentially stop you?
it's just getting the contents right to keep the interest going.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
how are you going to overcome that? How are you going to handle it?
I wanted to put the interest with the trying to load more videos in and carry on doing the live program that I'm doing. But my fear is the interest. I need to keep the interest with the contents. Yeah.
Good. Yes, you need to keep creating, communicating.
Yeah.
Well done. And here's the thing. It's an off topic, Manjit, but don't try to add more content. Don't.
Okay.
It's not about adding more content. It's about you asking them to take action on the basic content. If you
Okay.
give too much information, you will get paralyzed and you will paralyze your clients as well. So just give simple instructions. Simple, like 10-day launchpad. What I've redesigned starting tomorrow is I've not added more stuff. I've just removed what is not working and added the ones which needs to work. Okay, so I could have spoken about Facebook ads on day 6, Facebook ads, webinars, marketing, websites, everything. You would have gone crazy by then.
Okay.
Good. So don't worry. Just to help you, don't think on creating. If you want a product, a good product sells, a great product scales. If you want to scale it, ask yourself how can you handle 100 clients? If 100 people buy it, how can you handle it? If you have a good answer for that, then a product is a great product. Okay, good. So anybody else want to share your goals? Else we can finish a 30-minute call, which is of 2 hours officially.
And then my final one, the E was I need to bring how to earn the money was to raise my price and to bring the scan, which was free. I want to put money back into the scanner program.
E, the purpose of E is, Manjit, E in ICE is to think what resources you need to handle the challenges.
Yeah. Okay.
So if money is there, then you need to have your challenge. Okay, that's good. So if that's going to handle the challenges, your challenge was about content creation. Then your E should be how would you handle that? Okay.
But that is to bring money. Yeah.
I don't know. What is stopping you is to creating content regularly.
Yeah.
How will you continue creating content regularly? That is the way. That is what you need to continue content regularly.
I just need to create more videos and.
Good. So that should be your E. What resources you need should be in that E, not money. Do you understand? E is not for money. E is for how would you overcome how would you economize? How will you manage the resources? I will look for another word for economy. I don't like it.
It straightway takes you to managing money.
Yeah, it's not money. It's about how would you handle the challenge.
Yeah.
What word would you use? Recommend a word for E. It has to start from E. So the objective is
energy.
Huh?
Energy.
Energy. Okay, that's good. How would you focus? How would you? So I is initiate, C is what can stop you, how will you start, and C is purpose is what can stop you, challenges, and E is how will you handle it.
Enterprise.
Doesn't work. How would you over energy? How would you encounter it, execute? How would you? I want to. How would you overcome it? What's the word? Another word for overcome? I'll find out. If you didn't know, that's fine. Energy is good, but I want something which will overcome, like overcome the barrier. Okay, so you're ready for June. Are you ready for June?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That I think you can do better. Are you ready for June?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay, good.
absolutely ready.
Fantastic. Great. So now I know I've taught you so many things on this call today. Organization of your departments, organization full, then exchanges, then I talk about eyes, Marvel, OMG, then goals. Share a win. Look for a win and share it in the group.
Yeah.
Do
Chinmai,
it
you're doing the 10-day launchpad tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 31st, isn't it? You mean first?
first. Yes, tomorrow is first. Yes.
No, tomorrow is the
Okay,
tomorrow?
first is Monday. Yes, whenever that is.
Yeah, tomorrow is the 31st. So
Yes, thanks. Yes, I wanted to say first. It's on first. Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, good. So share a win. It's for your own good and for me as well. So that I know that what I spent 2 hours here. So I know
Yes.
you have got some value from it and you have learned something and it's going to help you. Are you going to share your win? Type in yes if you are going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if you type in yes, I'll be eagerly waiting for it in the next half an hour. You have no idea. I'll be looking at my phone. I'll be pressing. No one said yeah. I'll feel bad. So share your win. So let's make it a fair exchange. Let's make it an exchange of abundance. Practice exchange of abundance with me. I try to do exchange of abundance. I practice it on you. You practice it on me.
Yeah.
That's how simple life is, guys. It's not difficult. 4 levels of exchange are there. And when you don't share a win to me, it becomes a criminal exchange because I'm not charging you for this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you are not looking for validation. So when you don't look for goodness in you, if you don't make it a habit for everything to say, oh, what was good about it? Express gratitude, express thank you, look for goodness in you, look for wins in you. These are the simplest rules of being a professional at creating a dream life. So that's why every call I enforce, these are the things you need to do. So just follow. There are some simple rules of the spiritual universe, laws, not rules, laws. You break them, you will get the repercussions. So it's basically, did you watch the video I shared today about spiritual universe and physical universe?
Yeah.
No.
In the Create Your Dream Life?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, watch that. There are 3 types of universes. And I've shared it with you. I'll do a quick version now. First is the spiritual universe, which is you, your mind, your intentions, your energy, your ideas, your intentions. That's, I think, 2 minutes video. Then that's your spiritual universe. Second is the physical universe. The physical universe, like mass, energy, space, and time, which we discussed. So, which is common to all of you. Are you with me?
Yeah.
That is the physical universe with a capital T. The physical universe. Rock, water, energy, all of that is the physical universe. Then there is your physical universe, which is your house, your body, your money, bank account, your relationship. These are your physical universe. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
So how your physical universe is a reflection of your spiritual universe. It's simple as that. Anything you want to fix in your physical universe, you have to fix where? What do you need to fix? To fix your physical universe, what do you need to handle and control?
Your own mindset first, no?
Your spiritual universe, correct.
Yeah.
You need to, the work needs to be done in your spiritual universe. And there are spiritual laws. And I'm teaching you those laws. That's all. Simple laws. They're not, it's not religious. It's nothing to do with, nothing to do with religion, just spirituality. It's just spiritual laws. This is the rules of the game. That's it. Like if you accept it, you will win it. You will enjoy it. If you don't accept it, life will be a tough one. That's simple as that. Finding goodness in you, finding win, expressing gratitude. This is nothing religious in that. It's a spiritual law. You felt good when you wrote something good about you. You feel good. You feel empowered to do more. Yes? You know that. So that's why I am recommending you to follow small spiritual laws, validating yourself, validating your wins, and expressing gratitude. These are the things. That's all. There are many, but these things. And I used to think that theory of everything, there should be just one law to govern everything. No. Life is not so boring as one. It's beautiful. There are so many spiritual laws. It's beautiful than just one. Okay. Validating myself, or rather yourself, is really important. Validating yourself, validating the goodness in you, Turane. What do you improved? The prerequisite for better is good. If you want to improve, you need to be good at something first to make it better. So if you have left this after this call, you are feeling better, then find that improvement, and that's your win. And that you need to share. That's all. If you feel, I feel more energetic and ready for June now. I got my goals sorted and I know what I need to achieve in June. Bam, that's a win, because that was an improvement. That you need to look for, because once you make it a habit, after a bad sales call, after a bad day of arguments, imagine you wake up late. Like if you had an intention to wake up at 6 a.m. and you wake up at 8 a.m. Instead of kicking yourself, you will get better at looking for the goodness in you. You wanted to have a 7-day not drinking anything or not eating anything wrong, like unhealthy, like junk food. And one day you eat something. Instead of kicking yourself, instead of judging yourself, you will look for goodness in you. That will encourage you to do it more. So these are the spiritual laws I'm teaching you. So validate your win from this call. Are you going to do it?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, good. So thank you. I love you. You're amazing. I'll see you first. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chinmay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
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 Bye.